Hey y'all, hey! Welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. If you don't see a red box right there, that means you are catching the replay, so come on in. My name is Amy from A to Z Designs, and I am here to tell you that we are now offering something new for you. So get here, say hello. I'm really excited to tell y'all this. Let me just get this going. I hope you're well. I am on early. Guess what we have tonight? We have baseball game, y'all. We really, truly thought it was going to get rained out because we were supposed to have rain earlier today. But didn't rain. It is nice and sunny outside. So I literally stopped eating dinner and said, I've got to go show my friends this new thing that we, A to Z Designs, is now offering. So comment the word new, N-E-W. I will send you a message with all the information and put this in the comments. It is a phrase, exclamation point notify, so that you get notified when we go live. Y'all, Mr. Zach has been working with the supplier since fall of last year. We offered earrings in this material, but it's not a cheap material, but we figured it out, or he's figured it out. I didn't figure out anything, but we are now offering acrylic sheets, like acrylic, not sheets, acrylic surface, I guess. Okay, so let me scoot you back. So I'm going to talk you through all of this. So I'm going to use the club transfer tonight to show you. So if you join club, you get this super cute envelope in the mail, and you're going to get this transfer in the month of April. Okay, only in the month of April. We've done quite a few projects, so we're going to use this tonight. This month you get a free acrylic shape. Okay, this one has 2 holes on the top, and it comes with some twine. And I created this earlier in the month, okay? This A-frame here and the ribbon does not come with it. It's just this surface. So we put the transfer on here, and then on the back we painted it in white. This is reusable, okay? This will fit in our 5x7 outside the box frame, the club acrylic sheet. Well, I don't want to take this off right now. I think this is really cute, and I want to keep it behind me, maybe even further along the year. Like, in other words, I may not want to get rid of it at the end of April. So Zach has created acrylic surfaces for y'all in all sizes for our outside the box frame. And we have a 3-inch chip. And they're somewhere here, not here. They're in the kitchen. So comment new, N-E-W. So if you join club, you're going to get a free mini squeegee. Hey, y'all. And the colors this month are perfect. You're going to get Meadow, Guava, and Bumblebee. Okay, so we're going to use something different because I got a shipment today, y'all. And I cannot wait to show you what's inside. Well, I've already opened the box, but I can't wait to show you what I got. All right, so I'm going to put all of this back. So we have several different sizes of outside the box frame. It's just like this. It comes with a wood insert. Let me show you. So this is the one that I use. So it comes with a wood insert, unpainted, right? It's blank. So one side is white, one side is like a wood grain. I painted this one with eucalyptus. Well, you can now purchase our acrylic sheets on Etsy in all sizes. We have a 3-inch circle. You can get the 5x5, 5x7, 5x12, 6x18, 9x12, and the 12x18 acrylic insert for the outside the box frame. Okay, so we're going to use the acrylic sheet that you can get on Etsy, and they will come with this like masking, I guess you would call it. It's not hard to peel off. But y'all, we have been testing pattern style acrylic, different color acrylic, and he said he finally found the supplier he wants to work with. So we are now able to offer the acrylic surfaces, okay? So So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay a fuzzing cloth down right here. And I've got fingerprints like you wouldn't believe. Thanks, Marcy. Isn't that cute? Yes, new acrylic surfaces from Zach on Etsy. They are live right now. So all you have to do is comment the word new and go shopping. Okay. All right. So let me just flip this around. And what's awesome about these is these are reusable. So you can absolutely take off a design and put something else on top of it. Not on top of it, like on it, okay? I think I see Michelle Pryor in her little emoji. I know, Michelle, acrylic surfaces in all sizes. Isn't that amazing? All right, so I got the new colors today, y'all. Shimmer teal, shimmer watermelon, and grayish. Shimmer teal. Whoa, that almost came out the jar. Shimmer watermelon. Let me get all my things. It has been very, very busy here today. We're moving in and shaking, and we're moving our way to the baseball game. So I always recommend that you stir your shimmer. So this is shimmer couture teal. Okay. This is grayish. It is a light grayish. Okay. So it's lighter than Storm. Let me show you what Storm looks like. Storm is this. Hi, Debbie. Comment new, y'all. Go grab your acrylic surfaces. So this is Storm. This is grayish. Okay. So we're not going to use teal or grayish, but we are going to use the shimmer watermelon. Comment the word new whenever you guys get here. We are now offering acrylic surfaces on Etsy. All right, so let's give this a stir. This is the shimmer watermelon. Brand new color. I think we're going to use this. Zach wants me to use that on this surface in place of the yellow for lemons. Okie dokie. All right. Actually, you know what? You know what? We may end up using the teal. The teal can be used for the leaves. Okay, snowing in North Dakota. Holy moly. Yay, Stephanie. Pink lemonade, he said. Hi, Kathleen. So we have these all the way from like 3 inches, 3-inch circles, all the way up to our 12 by 18 outside the box frame. The insert, the acrylic insert. And I'm excited to come and play with them and see what we got. Okay, so this is the club transfer, and it does have registration marks, which are like, let me see if I can show you. This one right here is down by the white lettering. Right here, okay? On a reusable surface, you can chalk that because you can wipe it off. And we're going to line up the second part of our transfer. Let me see. How do I want to do this? We're going to line up the second part of our transfer directly on it. Okay. So we're going to go in with our shimmer watermelon and cover our lemons. Okay. We're having, Zach says pink lemonade. I think that's what he said. You do you, y'all. You can put your lemons whatever color you please. But I want to show you guys what the new colors look like. And I thought, why not use our club transfer? But I'm very, very excited for these acrylic surfaces that he has cut, y'all. It's going to be a game changer because they too are reusable. All right, so there is that. And then here's the good news. The shimmer does take longer to dry. Therefore, I'm not too concerned about it sitting here in my transfer or on my transfer on the silk screen and drying. while we move over to the teal. Yay, Cindy! Yes, they were young, Dana, weren't they? I've been trying to repurpose some old videos for y'all because a lot of those, well, almost all of them that I'm repurposing are sale items right now. So I know that several of y'all have really enjoyed those. So thanks. They were little though. That was way back when I first started. Some of those repurposed videos are from 2021. Isn't that crazy? And here we are in 2024. That is how long I've been doing this and how many videos, if you can imagine, are on this page. A ton. All right, so this is Shimmer Teal. I got this today. Really excited about it. I'm gonna see what it looks like. And then I think we're going to attempt to put white chalk paste on top of this. We're going to layer it and see how it turns out. Okay, so I'm done with that, We're done with these. I know it, Ophelia. How are you? Did I see one from 2020? Yes, there probably is one. I think there's one tomorrow, y'all. It was our 100th live, and it is Zach chalking on our wall. All right, so I'm just going to peel this off, and this is what we have so far. Look how cute! It's kind of hard to see the shimmers with the light, but, well, I see it here on my screen. So let me just scoot that up. Grab this. We're going to clean this. Get that shimmer off. Comment the word new, y'all, when you get here. Hit the heart button. Go check out our Etsy site. We have a brand new acrylic surfaces on the website. I just added them. It's one listing, and then you'll just drop down to the size that you want. And they fit all of our outside the box frames. Small and large. All right, let's clean this off. We're going to put this back on the backer sheet. Forgot to do this to this side. So let me flip it over and do it again over here. If I was a paper towel, where would I be? Zach must have taken them all. Great. Fantastic. He did. He used them all and did not replenish. I hope he is running fast and furious into this room right now. All right, let me grab this. We're going to dry this, and then we're going to add the second. Yes, Kathleen, isn't it cute? Was that the watermelon color? Anyone? Yes. This is the shimmer watermelon, and this is the shimmer teal. Brand new colors. Cute, right? And I told you that I chalked the registration marks, but I forgot. Yes, I have, Amy. There is one on the page. If you go to our page and you click the search button, type in Nightlight, and there will be one. So they have the holes. So, yes, we could do the holes. Absolutely. So, Dana, he is working on the 16-inch beaded frame. We are working on that. That will be added. Thanks. All right, let me just make sure that this is dry before.
Bring them back in here.
But I need paper towels.
Oh, I didn't use those, but.
Well, that's there empty.
That's not needed if you have them.
How long is chalk paste good for before you decide to throw it away? Yeah. Did you buy it? Like, is it a really old jar? Like, really, really old, like 2020? That could be an issue. But you wouldn't, like, if it's something newer, then you would just need to make sure that you add distilled or purified water to it. Take one of our stir sticks and stir it up. Okay. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Lemonade sign. Isn't it cute? And we added the white background to the cutouts and our lemon, and it looks so much better than the yellow, for sure. Okay, so I want to make sure that this is really dry, because I'm going to put a sticky transfer right on top of this. Okay? And I can feel, because the shimmers take longer to dry, that it's a little on the wet side. And I don't want to take any chances, because here's the deal. Usually, let me turn this off and say my spiel. Normally, when you are layering paste, you would want to wax the first layer, wax on top of the first layer before you lay the second layer. Well, if you can imagine, I mean, I could probably go in and wax over our shimmer watermelon lemons, because I could get it to where the wax won't touch the acrylic. But as you can imagine, if that wax hits the acrylic, it's going to give it like a smudge effect. That makes sense? Okay, Pamela, in the monthly club, you should have your transfer, your acrylic sheet, your 3 packets of paste, and that should be it, because you're existing, okay? All right, here we go. So I could brave it, right, and just do the wax on the major sections, which is going to be this shimmer watermelon lemon. Okay, so that I don't smudge the, like, I don't want the smudge look on my acrylic sheet. Does that make sense? I mean, I think it does. But what you're going to want to do on the second layer is just fuzz it like crazy. Okay? All right, well, let's see what happens. You are welcome, Pamela. If you wax over shimmer, do you lose the shimmer? Honestly, Deb, I didn't. But that is an excellent point. Look at you. You're on top of your game today. I know. Yes, absolutely. Hi, Connie. Comment new, y'all. NEW. We have brand new acrylic surfaces on our Etsy site that are inserts for, we're going to use the 5x7. Now, as I mentioned, the sheet that you get, or the service you get with your club packet this month, will fit in this. Okay? It will fit in the 5x7 only. Hi, Vicki. Okay, so as you can see, crazy lady here, buzzing really well. Because I want to take all the potential peeling of paste out of the question. Hi, Louise. All right, here we go. So I do know, since I didn't do the registration marks, that the little dots kind of line up and go, there we go, inside like the lemons, okay? So let me just get those lined up. And we're gonna do this next piece. You know what? Let's just use all of the new colors. Let's just put grayish on it. It's very light gray, okay? And I got my shimmer squeegee because of my wonderful Perks members. So thanks y'all so much for supporting us. It was like an incentive we had. So I'm going to use that. And I'm just lightly pressing the grayish over the silk screen, okay? Don't push hard. Like, I say that because then I think you run the risk of it peeling up as well. Like your first coat, your first layer. Just, I don't know. I could be totally off with my thought process there. But it did not peel up any of my shimmers, okay? So I'm going to scoot this over here. Oh my gosh, that is adorable. And I'm going to lay this on my backer sheet, and I want to clean this off. So the greige is not a shimmer. I don't know how you're going to say it. Greige. You say it however you want. It was a color we had back a couple years ago, and then it went away. And now it's back because apparently it was extremely popular. So, I mean, it's back, so you might as well get it. You are absolutely welcome, Amy. Will the small ones have holes like the one in the club, or do we need to ask? We can add the holes. You could just put a note in there. Like, this all just came to a head today. Very last minute. Once we got wind from, or once we got word from the supplier Zach's been talking to that it's a go. I'm like, go, 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 go. Cut it, cut it, cut it. So yeah, we'll update some of the photos and stuff as we go on, but we want to do a round as well. Okay, here we go. So we've got our backer sheet. We've got our transfer. It does not go like that. It's going to fit better. So I line up the corners, line up the edges, and then do the same thing over here. Line up the corners, line up the edges. And this is, we've used this transfer a lot, y'all. And this is a limited time, like exclusive. You cannot get this after April 30th. No, period, the end. Okay, we need to dry this before we slide it into our frame. Zach wants to know what y'all think of the acrylic round. So like if we did the 16-inch in there. Hi, Eva and Janice. Linda, how are you? Hi, Tanny. Comment the word new. Oh, look at that. That is so cute. Y'all, that is the three colors. The brand new On Vogue 3 colors. Shimmer teal, shimmer watermelon, and greige or greige. All right, let me just dry this. Now, that was a matte paste, right? The greige is a matte paste. So that means that it is going to dry a lot faster than your shimmer paste. Okay, and let me just be clear. These two new shimmers are not metallics, like Nominee, okay? Just so you know. Ruby grapefruit, yes. I think so too, Kelly. Okay, so I did chalk the registration marks on this one. Right here in the corner, I see it right now. Itty bitty. So all I'm gonna do is just take a wipe and just wipe it off. And it's reusable. Oh, y'all, look at this. This is precious. Hi, Sandy. All right, so let me scoot up a little bit just so I can show you the final product. So this is the one on our Etsy site. There's no holes, okay? But it's going to just slide right in here. I'm addicted to these. Like, this acrylic is going to be a game changer. Like, I have so many ideas already for our larger surfaces. Like I said, we have 3-inch circles. We have 5x5, 5x7, 9x12, 5x12, 6x18, 12x18. We have them all. I'm loving the new colors. I know that ring light's in the way, but y'all let me know what you think. Hit the heart button. Comment new, N-E-W. These are on Etsy. Let me know if you have any questions. We're off to a baseball game. Wish us luck. Peace out, friends.